Hey guys, I wanted to hop on here to do a little mini review of the key pouch that I bought. I did like a silent unboxing of it, but I've been playing around with it for a couple days now and using it and taking it to the gym with me and just out and about and things like that. So I wanted to hop on here and show you guys what all ways that I use it and how I make it work for me and how the quality is holding up, how it's been holding up for the past I want to say almost a week that I've had it now. And there's some eye candy there, my Coach 22 field tote in the Rainbow Pride collection print, just sitting there looking cute. So I wanted to leave that there for y'all to see in case you're interested in it. I have a video review on it, I'll link it below, but here is my review of the key pouch. So I initially wanted the regular Damier, a bean print key pouch back like 2 years ago, but they only had the monogram print, so I bought the monogram print and I ended up selling it. I don't regret selling it because I like this one so much better. This one is so low key. Like if people see this walking down if people see me with this walking down the street, it's not going to attract any type of attention. If anything, people probably think it's fake, but it's absolutely not. It's authentic. I bought it online from the LV website. This particular pouch goes in and out of stock, so you just need to check back frequently on the website to see if it's in stock or not. Like sometimes it'll say place in cart and sometimes it'll say item unavailable, and it's like all day long. So just keep checking. Out of the 5 times that I've checked in one day, twice it said place in cart and 3 times it said item unavailable. So just keep checking because it'll come back. The other key pouches, the monogram, the Damier Azur and the Damier Bean, however, are super hard to find. I'm so glad I got a chance to get my hands on this because canvas is becoming obsolete at LV, and this little baby is going to be like so hard to come by in a couple years from now. So I definitely want to take advantage of obtaining a couple of canvas pieces right now while I can, while they're still semi-attainable, so that I can just have a little mini collection and be satisfied and not have to, like, be at a point, years from now where I wish I could get my hands on something and it's just not possible. So here's my key pouch. It says Louis Vuitton right there. And it's the Damier Graphite print, and I'm not a huge fan of black and silver together, but for some reason, like, I really like this key pouch because it's so low key. Like, if you don't know the brand, you would not think this was authentic. You wouldn't even like give it a second look. But it's holding up really well. I will say though that the stitching on the bottom is a little loose because I held it up to the light and I could see through. Like, I held it up to my lamp over there and I could see like little bits of light, and I was like, oh, okay. So here's the other side of it. It's matched up pretty well. Like, this side's kind of a little bit, wampus or whatever, as my mom would say, but I'm not like super picky. I'm just not one of those people. I don't care about it being like a smidgen off. Like, don't care. It's serving its purpose, so I'm good. And then on my key pouch, I have my AirPods, I have hand sanitizer, I have my AirTag, and I have my house key, and I have my gym tag, and I have a little Coach tag that actually came on my Field Tote 30, the one that I sold, because it just could not with that bag, but I miss it sometimes. I got it stamped with my initials, and I put it on here because I thought it'd be a good idea in case, like, I misplaced my keys at the gym or something like that, or just anywhere. That would be a good way for someone to identify my keys or whatever. So I wasn't using it for anything else, so I thought it would be a good idea to put it on here. And it actually like kind of matches. It's gold and black, but it matches a little bit. So inside the key pouch, at first, honey, this baby the zipper was like, it was super like catchy, like right in there it was catchy, and I just kept playing with it, and now it's like pretty much smooth. Like, I guess, like, I want to say, like, sometimes they make these pieces and they kind of just sit in the warehouse, like people aren't buying them, especially when the other pieces were in stock, like the monogram and the other more popular prints were in stock. nobody was buying these Damier or like thinking about Damier Graphite key pouches. So I'd imagine they were just like sitting there in the warehouse, and the zipper is kind of, you know, like with moisture and everything, like they probably just got sticky. I don't necessarily think it's a quality issue. I just think that it happens when you have a product sitting in a warehouse that eventually the zipper will stick because it's not being manipulated, and you know, just natural things happen with these pieces. Anyway, so I knew, like, based on the way that it was zipping, I knew that if I just continued to work with it and smooth it with zipping it and unzipping it, I'd eventually get it to zip kind of, I'd get it to zip more smoothly. And it does it for the most part now. Like, it still catches here and there, but I have things in it, and I'll show you that. I think that's why it's doing that. But it's a lot better than it was. And it's not as smooth as my first key pouch. I mean, that thing was like butter. Like, it would just zip and unzip. But I'd imagine as soon as they made that piece, they sent that off to my LV here in the Carolinas. So, because it was the monogram print. So inside I just have some cash. I'll take that out. A wad of cash. And, oh, not wad of cash like that, guys. I'm not rich. My ID. And at the bottom, I absolutely cannot live without a lip product. And I was telling you guys in my Coach review, the Field Tote 22 video, that I can't live without, not I can't live without, but like I'm really good about making sure that all the products that I use like on my body are vegan. And Shea Moisture, they're normally like a hair care brand, but they do have like bath and body and all that kind of stuff. And they have a lip balm line, and they're really good. So if you guys are looking for something vegan, I got this on Amazon for like $7.99, I think. They used to have them at Target, but they don't have them anymore at Target, so you'd have to go online to get it. But I've had one for like literally 3 years, and I never use it. I always forget I have it, and then I dig it out and I use it for a couple of weeks, and then I forget I have it again. So it's still going strong. But I picked this up from Amazon, and it's the shea butter. It's the shea butter with sunflower oil. And I used it once, and it works pretty good. I used it the other morning before I went to the gym. And then that's all that I have inside. And then that's the inside, and it just says Louis Vuitton Paris. And usually when it says Louis Vuitton Paris, it just means it was made in the USA. And the date code is, let me see. The date code's in there somewhere. It's black on the inside, so it's super hard to find, but it was made I forget what the date code said. I looked when I first got it, I found the date code, and it was recently made. Like, this is one of the newer pieces that they've made. But anyway, it's a really good piece. I'm really enjoying it, and I find myself just grabbing this and leaving. Like, I'm about to head out to my sister's, and I was like, okay, I don't really need to take my bag, or should I switch into another bag, or just take this? Like, I don't really need anything. I'm not going over to her house for that long. I just need ID, cash, lip product, these things in case I make a phone call or get a phone call. I like to have my AirPods for that. Have to have this. I mean, I have to have my key. Like, don't really need a bag. Like, I don't feel like shuffling a bag all the way over there. But anyway, this little piece, I highly recommend it. People always say, if you want to dip your toe in LV, buy one of these. I say, whether you want to dip your toe or not, if you're just looking for this product, it's so functional, like super functional. I've looked at other brands because for a while I was like kind of like not feeling LV, and I was like, okay, I like this piece because it serves a purpose, but let me see if someone else has it. And nobody else really makes these. I mean, Coach has one, but it's like kind of like cheap looking to me, you know? So I prefer this style. Like, it doesn't have that weird gusset on the side. I hate gusseted anything. Like, I just think it looks ugly. Like, it's just a personal opinion, just my own personal opinion. But I'm not really a fan of the Coach key pouch or key case or whatever you want to call it. I'm a fan of LVs. I just like the tiny little pouch look. That just super simple, easy zip, little keychain right here. You know, you can take all those gadgets and whatnot that I have on there, tuck your little keys in, call it a day. I clip this whole entire thing onto my water bottle when I go to the gym, and it is so simple and easy. I have my ID, debit card, my little lip product, and then I have all of this stuff, and then I just clip it on my water bottle, and that's all I need. Like, I don't need a fanny pack, I don't need a bag, I don't need any of that. I'm not really doing any floor workouts or anything where I need a yoga mat or anything. So this is really just all I need when I run in there, and that's really the gist of my day, is just going to the gym and like coming home or whatever. I'm a teacher, and I don't start work until the end of next month when the school year starts back. So for right now, I'm just hanging out at the gym or poolside, and this is really all that I need on a day-to-day to function. I don't really need a bag. Like, she's cute, and I take her out when I'm feeling cute and I want to like show her off, but I don't really have to. I can just take this if I'm running somewhere really quick, and it's just so functional, y'all. And this graphite, this print is just like, it's masculine, but it does it for me. Like, I'm not a fan of black and silver, like I said before, but I don't know, like, it just, I'm a big fan of it, because you can't tell it's LV. Like, I'm not a showy person. I'm not really a fan of the monogram print. I do have the I'll show y'all. I do have a pocket agenda in the monogram print that I use as a wallet, and I really enjoy it. I really like it. I'm not going to get rid of it because the canvas pieces are so hard to come by. I thought about selling it, but then I changed my mind. I have an Etui Voyage in the PM size. Thought about selling that, but I was like, no. Keep all your LV pieces, because you'll regret it one day. They're really nice to have. You know, it's just, there's nothing wrong with the lady having a little LV in her life, and one day you can pass it down. You know, it's just good to have. Like, it's just, I think every woman should have a piece of LV in her closet for those special days, those date nights or things like that, just to make herself feel extra special. So here is my little mini review of the key pouch. I think it's a really functional product. I like literally only buy the LV that's functional. I don't buy LV because I want to flash it around. I buy LV because it works for me. Like, the pocket agenda I bought because I was writing my I was doing like I digitally plan now instead of using an agenda. So instead of selling it, because once I decided to go digital, I'm like, well, I don't really need this anymore. So I was going to sell it, but I was like, you know what, I'm just going to keep it and use it as a wallet, because at the time I sold my MCM trifold wallet because it was just so big, and I never carry cash or coins. Like, that little wad of cash down there is like that's a fluke. Like, I never have cash. So any type of wallet bigger than a card holder just does not work for me. So I sold my MCM trifold wallet, and then for a minute there I didn't have a wallet, so I was like, you know what, I'm just going to use my pocket agenda as a wallet, and it's great. It's super thin. It fits in any bag. It's kind of on the small side. It's a little long, but it's thin, but that works. But other than that, y'all, I'm just sitting here running my mouth, and y'all just see the key pouch and all his or her glory. And I'm so glad I was able to get this piece. I'm so glad that I was able to add this to my collection. And I think I want to add maybe another SLG, maybe one more SLG, and a Speedy 30D Damier bean, no bandolier. That's like my dream LV bag. I'm hoping to add that to my collection someday, but canvas pieces are so hard to come by. That may not happen, but here it is. Here's the key pouch. I'm going to put my stuff back inside. Put the chapstick back in there. Cash back in there. I just put it beside. And then I'm going to put my ID on the back wall. Just put it right there on the back wall. Just kind of like squeeze it, give everything like a little settle in. Y'all see the zipper now? I had to play with it a little bit to get it to do that, but there it is. All zipped up. Everything I need is like literally right here. I can leave the house and I'm good. But here it is. I hope y'all enjoyed my review of the key pouch. And if there's anything else you want me to review about this or go into depth about, let me know in the comments below, and I'll definitely try to get that video out for you guys. If it's like a lot of people are commenting the same thing, I'll do it. But if it's just one person, I'll just answer your question in the comment section below. But thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because I'm trying to get better with posting these videos and getting this info out to you guys so that it can help you on your journeys of buying luxury, or adding things to your collection to make your life more functional, like I try to do. It's not necessarily the luxury, it's the function. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye.